Namaste. Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for joining me. We're going to do some gentle stretch and breathe yoga for the next 55 minutes or so. You and me together. Listen, if I say or do anything that you think is a little awkward or uncomfortable or painful or sensitive or triggering for you, you're certainly welcome to modify it, minimize it, change it to make it what you need. Listen to your inner yoga teacher with that wisdom of your knowledge of your own body, and be careful, be gentle, be loving, be patient, and keep your awareness tuned in to what the body has to tell you. You can always modify anything I suggest. So, or just wait and rest. If you can't find a way to modify it, just hang out and wait. We'll catch up with you on the other side. So having said all of that, thank you so much for being here. Let's find ourselves on the yoga mat, or wherever you are. You could be in bed or on a sofa or on a chair. It's all possible. There's no reason you can't do yoga. It's not always what I'm saying, but you can find your own way. That's the main thing. So having said that, let's get on the mat or wherever you are and have a nice straight back, but have it softly straight, not really stiff and erect and really trying hard. Just let yourself be. Close the eyes and breathe deep for a moment or two, focusing inward. And I would give you an image to hold in your mind as you're breathing. Imagine you're pouring a glass of water from a pitcher to a tall, clear glass. You can hear the water as it splashes in the bottom of the glass. Fill the glass all the way to the top, let it overflow. Imagine the coolness, the clearness, the cleanness, the lovely, wonderful water splashing into a glass. And as you visualize that, breathe in and let the air fill you up in a similar way. Starting with the base of your abs, base of your belly, and all the way up to your throat, and even into your sinuses. Let the air fill the body like a water fills a glass. When it's time to exhale, you can let the air out in any way that feels comfortable and right for you. I love the image of a balloon deflating and just letting it all go at once. So if that also appeals to you, you can do that. So let's just do that for a moment. Focus inward, close the eyes, and breathe. On your next exhalation, let your head drop, but keep your back softly straight, letting the neck release. Let the head be so heavy. Don't hold it at all, let it go. Now we'll begin to sway a little bit left and right, just a simple little sway. But the head, because your neck is released, the head rolls around in front of the chest. And maybe you feel the muscles and the tendons, connective tissue in the back of your neck having a moment where they really feel that stretch, moving through all the different motions and muscles in the neck and in the upper back. And feel connections between, say, the back of the skull to down in the shoulder blades. Breathe air into whatever sensation you're feeling the most. And when I say breathe air into it, of course when you breathe in, the air is going to go to your lungs. That's where it goes. But if you imagine that the air that you're breathing has healing energy, and that energy and that light and that love come your way, wherever that sensation that you're feeling is strong, then I think that you get some benefit from that. So it's a little bit like just believe and it is so, right? All right, bring your hands to prayer pose, up by your face, up by your forehead perhaps. Close the eyes and take a moment of gratitude for this opportunity to take care of yourself, uniting body, mind, and spirit through movement and breath. and stillness and awareness. All right, reach those arms up and take them straight up, overhead. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, bring the air down to your lap, to your hips, to your belly, to your legs, to your feet. Lift up again, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, pull the air down. And one more time, reach it up. This time, just bring your right hand down and let's do a side stretch. Feeling a gentle stretch through your armpit and side body. Maybe imagine you're creating a little extra space between the bones of the rib cage on the side there. A gentle stretch for the side. Keep breathing. And whenever you're ready, come on up and we'll reach both hands straight up again. Reach up and breathe in. And bring down the other hand. And let's reach over for a gentle side stretch on the other side. Bring it up. Reach up, breathe in. And bring it back to your heart. Bow the head. Awesome. Good job. Let's take the legs out in a L sit. Stretch those legs out. If you feel the need to or want to, you can pull the flesh away from your sitting bones to connect your weight into the earth. And reach those arms straight up overhead. Flex your ankles. See if you can get those legs straight. If you can't get the legs straight, you maybe have something like a pillow that you could put underneath the knees so that they have some support. Because you don't really want your knees just up. If you can't get your legs straight, put a pillow under your knees. Give them some support. All right, we're reaching straight up. Flex the ankles, reach up, breathe in. Exhale and go to the 1 o'clock position. From the 12 o'clock straight up to the 1 o'clock. Look down at your toes or your feet or your ankles or your knees. You want your neck straight, so reach with the top of your head and your fingertips. Breathe in and reach for that 1 o'clock position. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink down to the 2 o'clock position and reach again with your inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Find length throughout the spine. Reach. Exhale, drop it down. You can let your hands come all the way to the floor now for a little bit of extra support and just reach the top of the head towards the feet. Extreme forward fold. And then walk your hands back up. All right, let's see if we can just roll the shoulders a few times. And over the top like a bicycle pedal. Over the top to the front. And unison, go back, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. And bicycle pedal forward, breathe continuously. Awesome. All right, we're going to take one leg in and one leg out, sort of a half straddle. Slide your hand down towards that ankle and back up towards the hip. Slide it down. Reach it up. Slide it down. And up. One more time. Opening the chest. Exhale, close the gate. Look down. Inhale, open and look up. Looking down. Looking up. Looking down. And 3 more times. Take your time. Slow it down. Slide on up, reach both hands up, find your prayer, pull it to your heart, close the eyes, and sit quiet for a moment. Awesome. Put the hand on the floor next to the bent knee, back by your hip, and we're going to take this leg and turn it knee pointing down. So you're going to have to like reposition yourself a little bit and come up on this hip and take this leg back and turn the knee to face down. Take your arm, touch the knee or the leg back here and lift it up, straight up overhead, breathing in, and then touch the floor by your hand and knee, bending. Reach it back, touch the leg, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Touch the floor, reach up, touch your leg, reach up, touch the floor. Bring it down and come onto your elbows here. This is a little modified pigeon pose. Just allow your head to drop. Whenever you're ready, come back up. Bring that arm all the way up. Touch the leg and pivot back to your half straddle. Prayer pose. All right, we're going to switch the legs around. If you want to challenge, keep your hands in prayer pose and change the legs without using your hands. Can you do that? Beautiful. All right, take that hand on top of the long extended leg thigh and stretch it down towards the ankle. Bring it up. We're just sliding the hand along the top of the leg from the hip to the ankle. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And this time we'll stay down. So reach for the ankle and hold on with that hand. Bring the other arm straight out. Open your chest. Look up at the ceiling. Take a breath in. Exhale. Look down at your leg. Look down at the floor. Touch your hands together and open again. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Swing wide and slow. We're going to switch around now. Hand to the floor by your bent knee on the hip side, and slowly turn this knee to be down towards the floor, and shift your body to look a little bit over. Here we go. Take the hand up, touch the leg behind you, inhale up, touch the floor in front of you. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. This is your yoga. Make it work for you. If you need to modify, if your arm doesn't like stretching straight up, do whatever your range of motion is. Gently, slowly, with awareness, with gratitude, and breath. Breathe a lot. All right, come on down to your elbows here. Modified pigeon pose. Gentle and slow. Just drop that head. If you're ready, come on up. That was pretty relaxing in that pose. Switch it back to your half straddle. Hands to prayer pose. Thank you. Awesome. All right. I'm just going to scoot up here and read these messages. I got like 5 messages here. Hi, Ellis. Hi, Daniel. All right. Now I've said my highs. And hi, Audrey and Greg. Thank you guys for checking in with me. I hope you're enjoying the yoga. I hope it's beneficial to you, gives you some sense of balance in your life and peacefulness. Share that balance and peace with other people as you go through your daily life. Not because of yoga, but because of love, right? All right, so let's have a full straddle now. We're going to stretch those legs out and just sit tall. Reach the arms up. Once you get into your straddle, once you pull the flesh away from your sitting bones to connect your weight into the earth, just reach the hands straight up. Keep breathing. It's not really a super tall reach like we did with the L-sit. We're just letting the arms be up in the air, connecting heaven and earth through you, through your line of awareness, your chakra alignment. All right, reach up and breathe in, and then exhale. Bring that right hand down, and we're just going to let it lay on the ground in front of the tummy, palm up. Stretch over your ear. It wants to go close to your knee. All right, up we come, and arms cartwheel around. This hand rests palm up in front, and we take the ear close to the knee. Inhale up, cartwheel around, exhale down. Inhale up, Cartwheel the arms around, exhale down. 3 more times. I'll stop talking so you can be peaceful, quiet, focused on your inner energies. All right, up we come. Hands to the floor in front, bend the elbows, look down, push your chest forward and rock back. Gently, slowly, don't overdo it, respect your limit. If you're feeling your inner thighs on fire, you can bring the legs in a little closer. And it's not much of a movement here with the chest. If you see me going farther than you can go, don't worry about it. Everybody's different. Don't judge yourself, don't criticize yourself. I've always been a little bit on the loose ligament side, so that's just kind of my natural tendency. Yoga helps keep it that way. All right, we're going to go in the middle zone somewhere, not too far, and look over one shoulder with a gentle twist to the upper body. Look over the other shoulder. Notice one shoulder moves forward, one shoulder moves back. So it's not just your head and neck, it's the upper body. The shoulders tell the story here. All right, let's come back facing forward and raise those arms. Lift it up, breathe in, stretch tall. Hands to prayer pose, pull it to your heart, bow your head, exhale. Awesome. Since we had our legs wide open, let's give them a tight closure to reverse that openness. Take a moment to pull the legs around so the feet are close to the hips, but it's your left foot close to your right hip, your right foot close to your left hip. Knees are stacked vertically in front of the pelvis, and the hands can just rest on the soles of the feet. To the floor behind you, rock back and switch the legs around. Give them a little pull to pull them into alignment the way you want them. And stack those knees in front, hands rest on the foot. Rock back. Take the legs out, and we're going to put soles of the feet together, butterfly sit. If you need to, you can put pillows under your knees, like so, for a little support. If you feel like you don't need that, just let the knees sink down. Hold on to your toes, push your chest forward, pull your shoulders back, lift your head, lengthen the neck, hold and breathe. Release the knees, let them sink. Push the chest forward, lift the head. Breathe. All right, grab onto those knees and pull them up. Turn your feet soles down, arms wrap around your shins, and just let your head drift down into this little cave between your knees and your chest. And take a moment for yourself, quiet reflection. Beautiful. Let's get down on our backs and start thinking about that hamstring stretch, one of our regular activities. Sorry. All right, get onto your back. Get these pillows out of the way. All right, arms can go wherever feels comfy. Knees are bent, the heels are a little bit close to the hips. just allow yourself to be relaxed for a moment. Drop both knees to the left and turn your head to the right. Pick the knees up, drop them to the right, turning the head to the left. Unless it's difficult for your neck, then just let your head look straight up at the ceiling. Eyes can close here. We want to relax and breathe deep. Bring those knees up and bring them to your chest. Arms come around. Give yourself a little hug and maybe rock left and right, feeling that weight shift across the lower back, the upper back, left to right, rock slowly. All right, come to the middle, one hand to each knee, open the knees wide. Don't go too far, just let it be a nice gentle stretch for the inner thigh and then close. We'll open again and close. And one more time, open and close. Let's reach the arms and legs up into the air. Excuse me. Circle the ankles, circle the wrists. Take your time. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Flex and point, ankles and wrists. Flex and point, ankles and wrists. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Wiggle the fingers and toes again. Scrunch them together, spread them wide. Scrunch and spread. Scrunch and spread. Scrunch and spread. Scrunch and spread. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Jiggle the arms, jiggle the legs. Shake them, shake them, shake them. All right, bring it down. Bring it all the way down. Arms reach overhead, stretch, long, reach. Make a yawn or a sigh as you like. Expand your rib cage, breathe in, and then we'll bring the hands right down next to the hips. Place them there for a little support. Bring up your right leg, bend the knee, and circle it around. Circle the hip. I mean, it's the knee that's circling, but it's the hip that's doing the work. Keep breathing through this circle. Through every circle we make, always breathe with the circle. Breath in for half. Breath out for half. Change direction, go the other way a few times. And then stretch the leg up. We'll take the knee, interlock your fingers behind the knee or thigh, and gently pull and release the leg. Take it slowly, take it gently. Don't force it. Soft and smooth, slow and careful. Find strength, find length. See if you can hold the leg where the stretch is fairly intense. Hold it still there and relax everything in the body. If you feel the urge to go a little deeper, now that we've been patient, you can go to a new therapeutic edge of your range of motion, feel that intense stretch, or stay where you are. Well, of course, you can come out of the stretch if it's too much for you. It's fine. In fact, let's all come out of the stretch now. Bend the knee, roll over on your side hip, and find your reclined spinal twist, which means you can bend both knees if you want. Bring that foot to the floor on the other side of the body and relax your arms. Relax your shoulders, relax your chest and torso and hips. Find a position that's super comfortable, super relaxing. Allow yourself to be heavy against the floor with no resistance. Whenever you're ready, roll on your back and do a long body reaching stretch with the yawn or sigh, realigning that spine, and fill the lungs with fresh, clean air. Exhale, bring the hands down. Bring up that left knee now and circle it around. Look in that hip, breathe a lot. Change direction, go the other way. Take your time, slow it down. Breathe with the movement. Circle the knee, work the hip. All right. Stretch it up. Interlock the fingers at the thigh or the knee and just gently pull and release. Slowly finding that leg's full range of motion, noticing the intense stretch when it's at its therapeutic edge, and noticing the freedom when it's in its comfort zone. Freedom and sense of ease. That's a good time to breathe in. Exhale as you pull the leg close. And if you're ready, you'll hold the leg at or near that therapeutic edge where the stretch is the most intense. 30 seconds or so, we're just going to hold and breathe. Close the eyes, drift. Feel the urge to go a little deeper. Now that you've been patient, you can go a little bit deeper to a new edge, or stay where you are is fine. Or come out of it is also fine. Beautiful. Let's release, spin the knee and roll over onto the side hip, finding that juicy and delicious reclined spinal twist. Let yourself sink down. Let the earth support you and release anything that you're holding in the entire body. Keeping the mind quiet, focus on breath. If you find that your mind is busy and it needs something to think about, inhale, say to yourself, I love myself. Exhale, say to yourself, I'm grateful for my life. Inhale, I love myself. Exhale, I'm grateful for my life. Whenever you're ready, roll on your back. And one more long body reaching stretch with a yawn or sigh. Let's put the hands next to the hips again. Bend the knees, put the heels close to the hips also. And strong feet on the floor, press them down. Lift the hips up into a bridge. Drop it down. Lift it up and squeeze those hips in. Drop it down and release it all. Lift it up and squeeze. Drop it down and release. And continue like that. Exhale and inhale with the movement.
All right, we're going to lift, and if you care to, you can try this, walking the shoulders together under the upper back, and then reach your hands together and clasp your fingers underneath your tailbone. Strong feet into the floor, press the hips up a little higher, because now you're up on your arms instead of your upper back. All right, bring the feet fairly close together, put all your weight on your right foot, and bring the left foot up into the air. Drop it down. Other leg up into the air. Drop it down. Let's do that again. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Both feet strong on the floor. Lift the hips. Let's do some strong breathing. Breathe in and fill the belly with air. Blow out and flatten the belly. Blow out through lips. Breathe in through the nose. Blow out through the lips. All right, just come on down, stretch the legs out. Let's be a 5-pointed star. Arms and legs stretched out. When you're ready, roll onto your side. Let your head rest on your arm or grab a pillow for your head. And bring your knees into a stacked arrangement, 90 degrees or so at your hips, 90 degrees or so at your knees. Side resting pose, the hand rests on the hip, the knee rests on the knee, the foot rests on the foot, the head rests on the shoulder, and the soft tissues of the belly sink down. Let's extend the arm and leg out and lift with the breath and lower exhale. Breathing in and out. Rise and sink. Inhale and exhale. And up. Leave them up now. We're just going to bend the knee and elbow and toss a tennis ball, light and loose, up towards the ceiling. All right. Take that leg back. Take the arm forward and a gentle reaching stretch. All right. Take the arm back and the leg forward. Kick a little bit forward. Reach the arm back. Switch it. And switch. Stretch and reach. Reach back and extend. I won't say kick because it's not really kicking. It's just straightening the knee forward. 2 more times. And then coming back to your resting position. Close the eyes. When you're ready, roll on your back and go around to the other side. Once you're settled, allow all of the body to sink down with no resistance to gravity, feeling that hand resting on the hip, the knee resting on the knee, the foot resting on the foot, and all the soft belly coming down towards the earth. All right, we're going to do our sunrise up, sunset down. Lift in unison with your breath. Exhale down. Two more times. Inhale up. exhale down. Inhale up and hold it there. Bend the knee and elbow, toss a tennis ball, loose and free, up to the ceiling, up, 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 and up, 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 and up, 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 and up. All right, bring the leg down, take it back. Arm forward, reach and stretch. Switch places, arm reaches back, leg extends forward. And switch it back and forth, breathe. And really, really reach and stretch when you have that opportunity. Oof. Yes. Oof. And again, 2 more times. Come on back to your resting pose. We're going to turn onto our tummies next, so if you want to get ready for that, or you can just continue to rest. That's needed. It's perfectly all right. Rolling over to the tummy, take a moment, turn your head to one side, turn your toes in and your heels out. Release everything down to the earth. Hands under shoulders, come up onto hands and knees. And arch and sway, cat and cow. Make sure before you get too much into it that you've got perfect alignment, strong table position with the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Spread your fingers wide, press your fingertips into the yoga mat. And inhale as your face is up, exhale when you drop your head. Inhale and exhale through cat and cow. All right, we're going to drop down to elbows and try cat and cow from this position. Lift your face, drop your head. You may not lift your face as high as you did before, so don't feel bad about that. Back up to table. Here we're going to do our side to side. Just push the rib cage left and right. Be loose in the elbows so you can dip one elbow down a little bit. Coming back to the middle, cat and cow. Let's come to a nice strong table and get ready for downward dog. Turn your toes under. Strong hands. Lift the knees up. Drop the head. Reposition your feet so that you feel strong in your downward dog position. Drop the head. Let's walk the dog one hill up at a time, and the hips are shifting left and right as the heels rise and roll. You can even pick up the foot a little bit if you want to. Coming back to the middle, make that beautiful downward dog. Press your rib cage towards your thighs. Drop the head. Feel that gentle stretch through the back of the legs from heels all the way up to your hips. Press your hips up and back. Awesome. Let's come back down and find ourselves in pose of a child. Forehead to the floor, in front of your knees, hips go back to your heels. Rising back to table. We're going to do a little bit of a swinging leg exercise here. Knee to nose, and then head high, heel high. So let's get on our hands and knees. Take the right knee and just aim it towards your nose and then lift behind the head. And the head comes up, knee to nose, head high, heel high. And again. 3 more times. Switch sides. Left knee, up and back. Squeeze it in, lift it up. Squeeze it in, lift it up. Knee to nose. Head high, heel high.
Keep breathing. All right, come on down. Let's take a seated position again. We're going to work on building immunity by tapping the thymus gland and other glands in your front of your chest, up into the neck and into the sides of the face, and just stimulate a little bit of nerve endings at critical points of the body connected to acupressure. So here we go. We're going to take our fingertips. If you've got super long fingernails, you might want to use your knuckles so you don't stab yourself. We don't want to just tap. We really want to thump, 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 thump right in the middle of the chest. Thump, thump, thump. Stimulating deep into the tissues, so that's why it's a thump, not just a tap. We're going to go up and down a few times here, right along the middle of the chest, the sternum, up to that notch in your collarbone, up and down, up and down. Tap, 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 thump, thump, thump. All right, stay under the collarbone and go out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, and down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Let's come just to the front of the shoulder. Tap, tap, tap. And then slowly work your way to the base of the neck. So we want to come up underneath the jaw and down to the base of the neck. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's go above the jaw, up into the side cheeks, in front of the ears, up to the temple, down to the jaw. And up to the crest of the forehead, down to the eyebrows, up and down. All the way to the tippy top of the head. Spread the fingers down towards the tops of the ears, up and down, up and down. Awesome. Let's go to the forehead again. Crest the forehead, the eyebrows. Drop down below the eyes to the cheek crest, the apples of the cheeks, right here. Stay there. Slowly work down towards the jaw, the neck, the collarbone, and back to the sternum. Out and in, down and up. Beautiful. All right, reach back and massage your neck with strong hands. Squeeze and release. You can go down into the shoulders. You can go inside your shirt back there. Give yourself some love and comfort and some physical therapy. Massage your neck and shoulders. Fingertips to the shoulders. Circle the elbows. Breathe. And reverse. All right, extend the arms straight out. Take the right longer and then the left longer. Arms stay straight, don't bend the elbows. This is a shift in the shoulders. Stretch the arms out, lift them up, breathe in. Take them out, palm out, press down, exhale. Float them up. Push it down. And again. All right, beautiful. Let's take a quiet moment. Close the eyes. Notice the energy in the body. How are you feeling? I hope you feel good. I hope things are feeling like everything's flowing and singing, the nerves are alive, skin is stimulated, eyes are engaged and bright. It's it's about time for your plank challenge. You know that plank challenge, we've been doing it every time for a long time now. So we should be getting stronger, a little bit more strength and endurance and power in the frame. We want strength. So as you know, there are modifications that you can do for your plank. You can be on your knees and hands. You can be on your elbows and feet. The normal plank is hands and feet. And you can even be on elbows and knees. That's a real modification, but it's okay if that's what you need. That's beautiful. At least you're doing it. All right. So we're gonna do a wrap. It's approximately 75 seconds with some special moves, and you don't have to do the special moves if you don't want to. Special moves are just like you're in your push-up position. You just take one hand and touch the shoulder. Take the other hand, touch the shoulder. Take the hand, touch the hip. Touch the hip. Take the knee and bend it up, or bend it to the side. And then there's always side plank. So any of those that you want to give it a try, just take it easy. Don't push yourself beyond your limits. Please, this is meant to be gentle and feel good. So slowly build your strength. Don't expect to build Rome in a day. All right, let's get up on hands and feet or wherever your plank position is best for you. Once you're up, the clock starts. Here we go. When you're doing your plank, you should always look down between your thumbs and push the middle of your back up towards the ceiling. Let's touch right hand to left shoulder and down. Left hand to right shoulder and down. Let's do that again. Right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, and hold your plank, come back to that perfect position. All right, we're gonna take the left heel up into the air and drop it down. Go as far as you want. Take the right heel up into the air. Drop it down. Let's do that again. Left heel up and down. Right heel up and down. Hold your plank. Let's touch same side hip with the hand. Give it a touch, come down. Give it a touch, down. Give it a touch, come down. Give it a touch, come down. And now we do the Spider-Man, knee to elbow. If you want to try side plank, start with a strong plank. Rock your feet over onto their edges and then lift one hand up into the air. Come back down. And try the other side. Once you're back on your hands and feet, hold your strong plank for another 10 seconds or so. And then come on down, the pose of a child. Forehead to the floor, hips to heels. Down to the floor all the way, and we'll find ourselves getting ready for Cobra. Forehead to the floor, hands back by your hips. So forehead is on the floor and your feet are together. You're pressing the knees together, pressing the feet together, squeezing the hips in, squeezing the lower back, squeezing the abs. Hands are going to come right underneath your shoulders. Fingertips pointing up. Squeeze those elbows into your waist. That's your preparation pose. Forehead on the floor. Then you turn your head so your nose is on the floor, and then your chin. Then lift the head. And without pressing with your hands, you lift the body up as high as it'll go. That's the low cobra. Hold right here. Shoulders away from your ears. And come on down. Forehead to the floor. And rest for a moment. Let's try that low cobra again. Squeeze the legs together, squeeze the hips, squeeze the abs, squeeze the elbows in, hands under the shoulders, fingers pointing up, forehead on the floor, then nose, then chin. Head comes up, shoulders come up. Don't press with your hands. Press with your strength of your torso.
And down we go. Chin, nose, forehead, take a rest. Now we can do the low cobra again, or you can do the high cobra, which allows you to do the low cobra, and then once you're up, you can press a little bit with your hands, but your elbows will stay bent and they will stay tucked in at your waist. So if you want to try the high cobra, bring your legs together, squeeze, or just do the low cobra to start. Everything's the same as the other time. Forehead, nose, chin, head comes up, shoulders come up, lift the body. And now either stay here in low cobra or press your hands a little bit and bring it up. But the elbows stay bent. Whenever you're ready, just come on down. And we're going to take a nice deep rest on the floor here. Turn the toes in, turn the head to one side. Elbows come out, fingertips at your temple, pointing inward. And release, relax. Whenever you're ready, let's come up to table. Get ready for downward dog. It's a transition to get onto our feet. So standing up into downward dog, bring the feet up, and then walk the hands towards the knees, towards the feet, and bend the knees, drop the head, hang in ragdoll pose. Hands on knees. Press yourself up. Lovely. All right. Stand in your mountain pose. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Look down and check them. You don't want them splayed. Keep them aiming forward. Tuck the tailbone under and press the feet into the floor, lifting the heart, lifting the sternum, lifting the top of the head. Arms just hang from the shoulders. Shake them. Make sure they're loose in the hands and arms. Pull in the belly. Push out the sternum. Expand your ribs just a little bit. Breathe in and expand. Float up. Lift the hands and breathe in. Stretch tall. Take them back. Look up at the ceiling and have like a capital Y in the arms and legs. Standing tall, reaching up and out. Bring it up. Hands in front. Bend your knees. Sweep them right past your little toes, up behind you like wings. Looking down, reaching those fingertips up towards the ceiling. Strong feet on the floor. All right, swing the hands right past your little toes on the floor and right it back up to that Y stand. Celebrate life. Breathe in. Exhale, swing them down. Back to that crouched position. And swing them back up. Breathe in. Exhale, swing them down. Bring it up and down. And one more time up. Hold, reach up. Let's drop the right hand fast. Look down at it. Reach up with your other hand, looking down. Lift that lower hand. Both hands reaching up, stretch up, breathe in. And drop the other hand fast. Look at it down there. Reach the other hand up. Lift the lower hand, reach it up. Hands to prayer pose. Pull it to your heart. Close the eyes. Let's take a wide stance with the feet. Bend the knees. And take those prayer hands through a big infinity. All right, reverse it. Feel free to move through the hips and knees, shifting your weight, taking up space in the room. All right, stretch it out, reach out, breathe in. And one step, come back to mountain. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Beautiful, lovely. Okay, we're going to take the knee up, up and out and down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down.
Change sides. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Beautiful. Take the leg behind and lift. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. Other leg. Take it behind. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We're going to put our hands right on our rear end, fingers pointing down. The thumbs are sort of hooked around the side a little bit. Elbows pushed back. Look up. Pull your belly in. Arch your back up. And now shift and look down at your toes. Bend your knees. Up. Lift your heart. Drop your head back. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze the abs. Pull the elbows back. Slowly transition to looking down at your toes. Bend your knees. One more time. Lift the heart. Lift the face. Drop the head back. Up with the heart. Squeeze the abs. Squeeze the hips. Hold the elbows back. Breathe. And slowly transition. Look down at your toes. Let's let the arms hang. Bend the knees and slowly bring the fingertips to the floor. And slowly bring them up. One more time. Bow the head. Slump the shoulders. Bend the knees. Round the back. Bring the fingertips to the floor. Soft and heavy. Down and right back up. Well, it's almost time to be over, but I want to show you what's going on in my life these days. Puppies! They're just opening their eyes today. Look at those little eyes. What's not to love? Here comes Mama. Here comes Mama. There's your puppies. There they are. Here they are. So you guys take care. Love you very much. Namaste. See you soon.